throw shooter.
I'd like to welcome back our viewers on YouTube as we apologize for the delay as we've had some Wi-Fi issues here.
Frobe knocks down that second one, so Frobe 1 of 2. The Railers up 61-42 here, 4:10 left in the fourth.
Sheen, he'll dribble on Ewald, nothing there. Now a three in the corner by number 22. That is Mackay Smith. He hits a three with 4:04 to go in the game. It's the Railers 61, Tigers 45. Got a full timeout by the Tigers. We'll take one as well. 61-45 to go here in the fourth. You're listening to Lincoln Rather Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Also, just a reminder to stay off of the floor. Fans, please stay off the floor at the end of the game. Return to the Tigers, number 44, Hamilton.
Ten seconds.
Welcome back to this sectional matchup here at Southeast High School as the Railers have a 61-45 advantage here in the fourth quarter.
With the basketball coming out of the timeout that was called by Urbana off the three from Mackay Smith, the Railers still shooting the ball very well, Scott, from the perimeter. 23 of 38 from the field for just at 61. We'll round it up to 61%. 10 of 15 from the free throw line.
Whiteman to inbound. He gets it into Frobe, who gets it back to Whiteman. They get it all the way down to Ewald, up and off the backboard, no good. Ewald had a nice little easy layup, missed it, but Urbana gets the rebound. Posgay almost got a steal. It's going to be off of Posgay. It's going to stay with the Tigers.
Return to the Tigers, number 14.
As Hamlin gets up to check back in. Hamlin checks in for Posgay. Now Hamlin's got to be smart here, Josh. He's got 4 fouls, 3:45 to go in the game. He's just got to keep his hands up straight, not try to block anything.
Yeah, because I think when the Railer with this Urbana pressure, especially on the press breaker, he's a great outlet just to throw it up there when you get in any kind of trouble. And without him out there, we've lost that.
Railers with a 61-45 lead. Urbana with the ball as they shoot. Calhoun's there, no good. Frobe with the rebound. As you could tell, Hamlin a little bit timid right there for that rebound, not wanting to pick up his fifth.
Might be a little stiff as well.
Good save by Singleton as the Railers maintain possession. Now they'll get it. They'll swing it back out. Hamlin with it in the corner. Gets it up to Frobe. Frobe will dribble in. Foul on Calhoun. Picks up his fourth. Railers in bonus, so Frobe will go to the line for the one in bonus.
Scott, these Railers are so tough to pressure because they got so many guards that can handle the ball. Hamlin can pass from the perimeter, and when you've got Frobe and Singleton and Will can go to the basket as well. Those two guys, especially Frobe and Singleton, good free throw shooters, guys that can attack the basket. But more importantly, they're also good passers. So if they don't get that wide open layup, they can kick it to that guy in the corner. That's that release valve. Somebody that's wide open after their man has came in and helped. And again, that's what they did. They found Jermaine in the corner, and then we just worked the ball. And Frobe has been on attack mode since the ball went up in the air on the tip.
Frobe makes both free throws, almost gets a steal. Young able to grab it. Now to Calhoun, who kicks it out to Sheen, who puts up a three. Got it. With Whiteman in his face, Sheen able to finish. And the Railers lead is cut down to 15 with 2:45. Got a full timeout, so we'll take one as well. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
Return to the Tigers, number 34, Mike Williams.
Welcome back to Southeast High School here in Springfield, Illinois for this sectional matchup between the Railers and the Tigers, 63-48. The Railers with the lead. The winner will face the Southeast Spartans back here Friday night for the sectional championship. The loser will be done. Whiteman gets it into Froby, who will be fouled there by number 21.
Yeah, it might be a free throw contest here late, Scott, if the Railers can knock free throws down.
22, I'm sorry.
Urbana really aggressive and really going after the steals.
Fouls on number 22, Mackay Smith. His first. Froby makes the first free throw. The Railers will be in double bonus for the rest of the game with 2:43 to go.
Caden 10 of 13 from the free throw line tonight. He's got a game high 20 points.
Makes the second. 65-48, 2:40 to go in the game. Sheen for a three in the corner, got it. Sheen starting to feel it now. 17 points for him. Railers up 14. And a little head-to-head contact there. Sheen picks up his first foul, and Froby will go to the line to shoot two.
Yeah, they're reaching, and Froby able to get into the body a little bit of Sheen. But you're right, Scott. Sheen has found the rhythm over in that corner in front of his bench. And so far lately, last couple possessions, Urbana's been able to find him.
It's a good thing it's a little too late as Froby knocks down the first.
Yeah, if you're fouling the wrong guy, too.
Calhoun set to check back in for the Tigers as Froby misses the second. 66-51, 2:24 to go in the ball game. Sheen guarded by Whiteman, and they're going to get a block on Whiteman as Sheen tried to get to the baseline, and Whiteman tried to cut it off but picked up the block.
Yeah, nothing hurt there. 16 fouls on the Railers. The Railers still up 66-51 with 2:18 left. The Railers now in the double bonus. Any foul by Urbana will be two shots for the Railers.
That's Whiteman's third foul. As the Tigers get it in, that's Sheen. He'll get it over to Cross, back to Sheen. Keep him out there. That's good defense by the Railers. Now they'll kick it out to Cross. Nothing there. He'll dribble in, kick it out to Young, who puts up a three, no good. Rebound, fought for underneath by number 44. Jeremiah Hamilton went way up to grab it for his first bucket of the evening. 66-53. So the Tigers still fighting, and they foul Froby again. That's number 2, Jermail Young. He just picked up his fourth.
Also the Tigers number 2, Young.
Yeah, the first half was about 25 minutes, and this fourth quarter is going to last longer than the first half did.
Yeah, that's only Young's first foul. Froby, for your first free throws, up and good.
Froby with a game high 23. Right now the Railers with 4 guys in double figures. Singleton, Froby, Whiteman, and also Jermaine. Right behind them, Will Ewald with 8.
Second free throw up and good, so that gives Froby 24. Tigers get it across. That's Young to Sheen. Got 2 guys on him now. Over to Cross. Get it down low to McWilliams. He gets it to Calhoun. Thought he shuffled. No call. Hamlin there. Altered the shot. Railers come out there with it. That's Singleton. 1:30 to go in the game. Railers up 15. Ewald gets it over to Froby. And Calhoun just picked up his 5th.
Yeah, that's going to be it for Calhoun. His 5th foul. The Railers in control now, Scott. I was a little hesitant there with about 5 minutes as Urbana started to shoot the ball a little bit better.
A little nervous, were you?
But the Railers have done well. Froby great from the free throw line as of late on the night. Caden is 14 of 18 from the line, 24 points for the junior.
Froby makes the first.
Froby, 1-1. Returning to the Railers, number 20.
Hamlin comes out of the ball game. Posgay checks in for him. Free throw is good from Froby. He's got 25. 70-53, Railers. 1:10 to go in this sectional game. Cross for a three, blocked by Froby, but Cross grabs it, puts it back up, no good. Fought for underneath, and there's Froby for the rebound. No quitting Froby. Singleton fouled there by McWilliams. That's his 5th. As number 23, Vaughn Preston. Nope, check that.
34, McWilliams, his 5th. At the line, shooting 2 for the Railers.
21, Mikhail Neal will check in.
Yeah, a lot of subs here for Urbana. Going to get their mainstays off the floor as the Railers up 70-53 with 48 seconds left here, and they have punched their ticket now to Friday night's sectional championship on Friday night. That will be a 7 o'clock tip, again, right back here at Southeast. So the Railers not only are facing the second, third ranked team, whatever they are in Class 3A boys basketball, but they're going to have to take care of business on Southeast home court.
And you think tonight's a packed house, wait till Friday.
Yeah, I would suggest Railer Nation to get here early. Obviously, we want as many people here as possible. We love the YouTube, we love the radio and the internet as much as anyone, and that is the reason we're able to bring you the game. But we need red and green in these stands to have a chance on a Friday night.
Singleton misses both free throws. 70-53, Railers with the lead. They will move on to Friday night.
Yeah, and a kind of a matchup, I think, Scott, that many people wanted as the season went on. I think, you started to see that Southeast obviously was going to be good, and the Railers just kept pecking away at what they were doing. And an old Central State 8 matchup will be one heck of a high school basketball game. As Coach Ellis says, it's a pretty cheap $5 entertainment tonight, Friday night.
The Railers 70, the Urbana Tigers 53.
As time expires on the clock,
At 7 p.m.
the Lincoln Railers will move on to the sectional championship right here Friday night at 7 o'clock. Your final, the Railers 70, the Urbana Tigers 53. We'll take a commercial break. We come back, we'll have the Ground Incorporated and Schneider Chiropractic post-game show. So don't go anywhere. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
All you want.
what?
Oh, yeah.
Railer W here on a Wednesday night in sectional basketball. The Railers win 70-53 here from Southeast High School in Springfield, Illinois. Run down the scoring for both teams. Urbana finishes their season with a record of 18-15 on the season. They were led tonight by their leading scorer. He got right on his average. Peyton Sheen had 17 points. 10 points for Christopher Cross. 9 for Tyrese McWilliams. 5 points for Bryson Tatum. 4 for Miller Calhoun. 3 apiece for Jermail Young and also Makai Smith, and 2 points off the bench for Jeremiah Hamilton to round out the 53 for Urbana. The Railers were led by their leading scorer as well. 17 points a game for Caden. He had 26 here on the night.
What's up?
He was 16 of 20 from the free throw line. 15 for Cameron Whiteman, 11 for Jermaine Hamlin, 10 for Dylan Singleton, and 8 points for Will Ewald. It was basically the starters for most of the night, although Posgate came in a lot for Jermaine with foul trouble, as well as Hollinger. Neither did score, but provided some big minutes off the bench for the Railers. Again, the Railers win it 70-53 as our coach started up here, but then got taken over by some other media, so he's talking with them. But all in all, Scott, a start that the Railers needed, a start that I think hit Urbana too hard, I think, to come back. They had such a tough road to come back. You knew the Railers were going to continue to score, and Urbana made it somewhat close. I think the closest it got was 11, maybe 13 in that area, but it was all Railers really, and mainly in part for that first quarter.
Josh, we need to take another commercial break before Coach Al makes his way up here. He's got the news people with him right now, so let's go to commercial break. We come back, we'll have Coach Al on. Don't go anywhere. This is Lincoln Railer Basketball on WLCN 96.3 FM.
I have no idea what happened to our internet there. That was like ridiculous. Yeah.
I know my phone started blowing up.
Yeah, mine started too. I was like, all right, here we go. So it like paused up there, and then I was like, what the heck? So I just exited out. Lloyd was telling me what to do, and then
Working on it? Working.
I'm done. That's all I can do.
Yeah, hey, it happens. It's technology.
Exactly.
Talk to our boy Floyd.
I can't get out from like, how long it will take, it takes too long. I think it's hard.
All right. Well,
$70-53, the Railers will advance to Friday night. The same location, the same time, but a different opponent. The Southeast Spartans will be here taking on your Railers. And we would recommend, we hope everyone can make it here to Springfield to pack this place with some red and green, because we're going to need it. We're facing the best team that we've seen, that we will see, we've seen up until now. Southeast were winners over Champaign Central last night, which the Railers 70-53 win here tonight. The Railers shoot 59% from the field. They were 23 of 39, 5 of 12 from three-point range for 42%. And 19 of 27 from the free throw line for 70%. Mainly a lot of those were Caden Froby. Froby 16 of 20 from the free throw line. The Railers had 26 rebounds, 5 of them offensive, 10 assists on just 6 turnovers, and 8 steals, 3 block shots for the Railers. Again, the Railers were led by Froby. He had 26 points and 7 rebounds to go with 3 assists. Cameron Whiteman with 15. He was 3 of 5 from three-point land. Jermaine Hamlin perfect from the field. Didn't miss a shot. 5 of 5 from the field. 11 points. 1 of 1 from the free throw line. But again, Jermaine saddled with foul trouble pretty much all game. Dylan Singleton also in the double scoring column assist. And Will Ewald with a couple of big threes for the Railers. He had 8 points and 4 rebounds for Ewald. So a nice night. 4 guys in double figures, and then 1 with 8. And I think if you were asked Coach, he would be really happy with the offensive effort. You knew Urbana was going to have a comeback. You knew they were going to start to shoot the ball well. They got here for a reason, winning 8 of 9 before tonight, but it was that 25-5 advantage that the Railers took into the second quarter, and really it was just too much of a mountain for Urbana to climb.
Coach Al on with us right now. Coach, congratulations on a sectional victory, and boy, the Railers came out right from the get-go and pretty much sealed it in the first quarter, Coach, with a big first quarter, but Urbana able to stay in it and make a game of it. But you got to be pretty pleased with the outcome of the Railers tonight.
Well, you know, we got off onto a good start. Jermaine just totally, the first 4 minutes of the game was Jermaine's game, and, you know, he got us a-rolling and took and made some shots. I mean, he was very good, and he's kind of sprained his wrist a little bit, so we've got to, you know, get some ice on it and see where we're at and go from there. But it was a great start. I think we played the game the way it's supposed to be played. We went inside. When they started doubling down and helping on him, we were able to hit the shots from the perimeter. So we were taking what they were giving us, and, you know, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, Coach, 25-5 after the first quarter, and you talk about it when a team gets down that far. It's such a mountain to climb when you got to really pressure, and with the guards, and obviously Froby 16 of 20 from the free throw line. You put the ball in his hands down the stretch, and they continue to foul, and he was able to step up and hit free throws. But all in all, when you make more free throws than your team has attempted, at 19, Urbana only attempted 16, and then you get 30 points in a paint, more likely than not, you're going to come out with a W.
Yeah, you know, and our guys, I think they were focused, and, you know, we've played here. It's been a couple years since we played here, but these kids have played here, so they know the surroundings, and they know Southeast High School a little bit, so it'll take a tremendous effort against, I don't know what they finished. I can't remember if I saw the rankings, if they were 1 or 2 at the end of the year, but, you know, everybody's expecting them to be back at Peoria playing Morgan Park in the championship, and we've got our work cut out for us. We've got to play. We got to handle the ball. We got to shoot the ball. We got to rebound. We just have to be focused. We got nothing to lose. Nobody's expecting us to win in here. So I know there's a group of about 20 guys that think we can win, and to us, that's all that matters.
You got 20 guys, and you're going to have about hopefully around 700 to 800. I don't know what we had here tonight, but it'll be more, and those guys are going to think you can win as long as everybody listening at home as well, Coach. But Jermaine saddled with a lot of foul trouble in the second quarter. Didn't play much in the third, and really not a whole lot in the fourth too. But two guys that show out on the stats, Coach, from a rebounding perspective were Froby. I thought Froby was everywhere on the boards. Not only did he get most of them, but he tipped a lot of them away to other guys. Singleton always around there too. Both guys with 7 rebounds. Singleton with 6 assists, and Froby with 3 to go along with it.
I think Froby had great timing tonight. There was times where they were coming down and he was right there at the top, and he was focused, ready to play. I think he had some decisions that he didn't make. Coming down to court 1-on-3 was a little bit hard to swallow, but for the most part, he played an outstanding game, and what I'm disappointed, he missed 4 free throws.
Yeah, I'm sure he is too. But again, 16 for 20 for Caden down the stretch, and you're going to see, Coach, a lot of what Urbana did to you tonight. You're going to see for 94 feet and for the whole game on Friday night. We saw Dylan wear down a little bit. I thought Froby even got winded a little bit on a couple of layups that he didn't extend and didn't get up. He didn't see his legs were underneath him as well. The boys going to have that again Friday night as well.
Yeah, they're going to dog us. We're going to have to get some help. I thought Drayden came in and played really well. He gave us a little bit of a bump, and those guys sitting on the bench is a tough job. They don't know when they're going to get in. They don't know if they'll ever get in, but you have to be there, sit there, watch the game, be in the game, and be focused. And I thought he delivered, and I thought Noah Funk came in and gave us good minutes, and we're going to need more than that, and Friday night, but it should be exciting, and hopefully people from both communities will get an exciting game.
Well, Coach, you called it tough to play Southeast on their home court. Obviously, one of the top teams in the state of Illinois all year, but so have you been. I mean, and you're playing maybe your best basketball as of late against Taylorville. Shot it well here tonight again, and that's a big confidence booster going into Friday.
Well, I think it has a lot to do with the mental approach and how you approach a game. And the last two and a half weeks of the season, I didn't think we were very focused, but the last couple games they have really been focused on what they're doing and so forth. So I'm really excited about them. I hate for the season to be over. We only got another week. We'd like to be playing next weekend as well.
All right, Coach. Well, congratulations on a big win tonight, and we'll see you right back here Friday night as the Railers will take on a much-anticipated matchup with the Southeast Spartans.
Coach, for any fans that are listening, any update on tickets that you can give for them? I know it's sometimes hard to figure that out.
Well, this is not, and it's not Southeast's fault. I mean, I think we've had people calling and ripping on South. It's not Southeast's fault that the game is here and the gym is the size that it is. It is not Southeast's fault. If they want to yell at anybody, call the LCHS and yell at them. We've got our tickets for what we're doing, and I think on our webpage, Railer Basketball, it's out there already. They read it tonight. I don't have the information in front of me what it is, but it's basically the same pattern that we had for tonight. I think there will be a few tickets at the door, but we have 400 tickets to sell, and hopefully we can sell them all. We sold our 400, and there was still room in the gym tonight.
Yeah.
So it would be, it'd be a shame if this place ain't totally packed because everybody's scared off and everything. So hopefully everybody will come. And I know their athletic director, Fred DeVoe, is doing what he can, and he's being fair, and that's all you can ask. And we'll see what happens from there. So, but I know they start at 8 o'clock in the morning, where they sell to players and cheerleaders' parents and so forth, and we'll go from there.
Well, I guess they're wanting us to leave.
The lights are out, and we still got to tear down the equipment.
As they turn the lights off on us, and we're going to need some flashlights here. That's going to do it for us here in Springfield. Our next broadcast will be Friday at 7 as the Railers are on the road to take on the Spartans from Southeast High School in a sectional championship. Our broadcast will begin with the pregame show starting at 6:30. For station manager Jim Ash, studio producer, director Paula Kodat, and Josh Komnick, this is Scott Kirby. Once again, the final score, Lincoln 70, Urbana 53. The Railers now stand at 27-4. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast, and we'd like to thank our listeners for listening and our sponsors for sponsoring. This has been a production of WLCN Sports 96.3 FM. We ask you patronize our sponsors and say thank you for allowing us to bring you Railer basketball. From Springfield, Illinois, good evening, everyone. It's time to send you back to the studio for the Classic Rock Experience starring Jeff Number 2 on the Nighttime Fix 96.